the unexpected happens and curveballs are thrown at you, and all of a sudden, every day you want to achieve this target, but then all of a sudden something happens that makes it clear that it's not even in your hands, whether or not you can achieve this much or whether or not you can do that. When things happen to throw your action off track, how do you maintain your focus on a target?
Right, that's a good question, and it comes almost all the time to people and organizations. It's still found in the answer. You see, there should be something that makes you persevere. There should be something that makes you think, I shouldn't stop, even though the going is getting tough. And that thing is a bigger picture, the picture of your future. If you can bring it down to your present and you see that, look, I want this business to be one of the most successful small, medium-scale enterprises in the world. And you can pick examples of people who have travailed the odds and made it.
Yeah.
Anytime you come across challenges, remember we were saying that when you were putting together your strategy is to answer questions of potential obstacles that may come.
Right.
So you should have envisaged that, electricity price may go up. You should envisage that the dollar may be unstable. You should have envisaged that somebody will leave you as an employee. They will just resign all of a sudden in the course of the year without you knowing. In your strategizing, you should be able to anticipate obstacles. Many people who easily give up on their goals sometimes are overpowered by the obstacles because they were just shown on them. They just came up. They didn't anticipate them. So obstacles would be part of your execution, but the best way to execute beyond them is to first anticipate them. And if you have the picture of that future in front of you, staring at you every day, then you would have already considered that, assuming this didn't work the way I planned it, what did I say I was going to do? Then you refer to your manual daily. And when you do, it helps you. Number two is that you've got to get people who are doing the things you are doing and they are scaling the heights. Your dream is nothing if you feel all the time that you are able to accomplish it alone. So you should also bring people and relate with people who in times of difficulty, when even the anticipations you had and you answered have not really come, but things you never expected came up to take you off your track.
Right.
You go to side people, you interact with side people, and then they help you out of the challenges you may have. So number one is that always have the bigger picture in your mind. Why? Because if you have the picture of the ultimate, you don't become a slave to the immediate. Meaning that if you can see that in 5 years, I am going to be one of the great CEOs in town, as young as I may be, and today you have filled one paper, or today that client has turned on you and he's not coming back, it doesn't make you stop, because you have a reason why you should continue. You have a reason why you should persevere, and that reason keeps you going all the time. Number two thing we are saying is that identify people who can help you move up faster, even in your business. And if you can identify those individuals, the things that they learned via experience over the years that cost them money, that cost them a lot of things, they can share with you over a meal, and you'll be amazed how it will help you skip the dangers and the challenges that may occur to you. Now, if all these things, you do all these things and it still doesn't work, I say never say never. Keep on doing it, because the picture of your future will determine how far you go.
I love that. If you focus on the ultimate, you don't become a slave to the immediate. Beautiful stuff there. Right. Okay. One more thing I want to check with you, and it's an important part of achieving corporate goals. And you alluded to it, that no goal can be achieved on your own. So you need to get your team to buy in. You need to get your organization, your departments to all be on the same page. And that can't always be easy. In some organizations, well, the goal is broken down and every member of staff has their own targets that they have to achieve. In other organizations where perhaps they are not so sales or target oriented and everybody turns up and works from 9 to 5, how do you get people to be motivated enough to not only see your vision and tap into your gospel, but to actually take a part of it, own it, and pursue it?
Well, that is another good point, to get people to think like you are thinking and have the same energies you have. Look, John Maxwell said that nobody cares about how much you know until they know you care. So everybody is working for you, all right, but they are also somewhat interested in how well it will benefit them. So if you are building an organization and you want people to be motivated around the vision, you must let them see their lives also in your bigger picture. If it is just all about the business and that business has nothing to do with their future, then they will not be committed. In fact, they will not be loyal. And so anybody who is building a business must not just think about the business in itself and him, but the people he's bringing around. How better are they going to be in their lives 10 years down the line? So that they know that whatever they do or what they don't do actually affects them more than it affects you or the business. And when you do that, they come to work not because they have to. They come to work because they want to. And that is where every business might be driving towards. Other than that, you will have them in person, but you not have them in spirit.
You've excited us this morning, I've got to tell you. You've most certainly given us a lot to think about. And that's no surprise to me, Richmond. Thank you so much. Richmond Kwame Frimpong, he's an author and an investment analyst, and he's been getting us to start right as corporate entities by setting and achieving corporate goals. Certainly giving us a lot to think about. I've made so many notes you would not believe. And that's no surprise. Always happens when Richmond is in the studio. We appreciate you very much. Until the next time, all the very best.
Thank you.